We all love deploying code fast, right? But that speed can be super dangerous. Let's talk about why.
Here's a story you've probably lived. A new pipeline, it's blazing fast. But there's a catch.
And bam! That one tiny bug took down checkouts for every single user online.
Yeah, that's the classic danger of an all-at-once deployment. Speed without a safety net is just risky.
So, to fix this, we need to talk about something called the blast radius. Basically, how to make failures smaller.
You know, kind of like the old canary in a coal mine trick. How do we do that with our code?
Exactly. That's what a canary release is all about. You send just a little bit of traffic first.
So maybe just 10% of your users get routed to that brand new, shiny, and maybe buggy version.
And the tool that makes all this happen automatically? Well, in AWS, that's CodeDeploy.
If you're using Lambda, it works by cleverly playing with versions and something called an alias to route traffic.
A super common setup is this one. Canary, 10%, 5 minutes. The name kind of says it all, right?
So, how does it actually work? Well, it's basically a 4-step dance. Let's break it down.
But here's the million-dollar question. What happens if that new code is buggy during those 5 minutes?
Aha, this is where the magic happens. Seriously, this is the coolest part.
See, CodeDeploy is hooked right into your CloudWatch alarms. It's constantly watching for any spike in errors.
The second an alarm goes off, CodeDeploy just says, nope, and yanks all traffic back to the stable version.
And the best part? It's all completely automatic. No human has to lift a finger.
So think about it. The blast radius was tiny. 90% of your users never even knew there was a problem.
Okay, but what about the happy path? What if those 5 minutes pass and everything's fine?
Well, CodeDeploy just assumes it's safe and shifts the other 90% of traffic over. Deployment complete.
And if you want to be even more careful, you can do what's called a linear deployment, a little bit at a time.
What's really cool is this pattern isn't just for Lambda. It works for your containers on ECS and for EC2.
So it makes you think, right? Is your pipeline just shipping code, or is it actually protecting you?